Hello there and welcome back to Max World. This is Sachin sir and we are going to do coordinate geometry. In this lecture we will solve few star mark sum from your problem set. There is question number 19 and 21. What are you waiting for? Here is the question number 19 on your board. The question says segment AB is divided into 5 equal parts by point PQRS and coordinates of Q and S are given to us, and my target is to find rest all coordinates of the point, that is A, P, R and B, right? So for better understanding of the question, consider the diagram along with the coordinates as shown in the figure. As per the details in the question, we can say AP equals to PQ equals to QR equals to RS equal to SB and so on, because they are all equal part, and coordinates of Q are given to us as 12, 14 and 4 and 18. Okay, so what is the action plan to calculate the coordinates of the remaining point? So as point Q and S given to me, focus on point R. What can you say by considering 1? Yes, point R becomes the midpoint of segment QS considering 1, because QR is equal to RS. So we can directly apply midpoint formula. What is that midpoint formula? Yes, to get the coordinate of the midpoint, that is x coordinate, we have to add x coordinates of the segment, right? So what we have h equals to 12 plus 4 upon 2, that is x2 plus x1 upon 2. That results in 16 upon 2, giving the answer 8. Now for the y coordinate of that point R, what we say, that is k. Yeah, of course we are going to add y coordinates of Q and S, that is 14 plus 18 upon 2, resulting into 32 upon 2. That gives the answer 16, and we are ready with the coordinates of point R, that is 8 and 16. Moving on, consider the segment RB. What can you say? Of course point S is the midpoint of RB, right? Again we can apply midpoint formula because that S is midpoint, but this time we have to be very cautious. Why cautious? Because coordinate of the midpoint is already given to us. Those are 4 and 18. The moment you substitute the values in the formula, what do we get? We get 4 equals to x2 plus 8 the whole upon 2, and 18, yes, equals to y2 plus 16 the whole upon 2. We know that what to do, that 2 in the denominator will be shifted to other side, that goes in multiplication, resulting into 4 into 2 giving the answer 8. So 8 equals to x2 plus 8. That 8 will be shifted to other side of the equality, that goes in subtraction. So 8 minus 8 resulting 0, and we can say x2 is nothing but 0. On the other side, same thing, the 2 will be shifted to other side, that gives 18 into 2 resulting into 36 equals to y2 plus 16. 16 on the other side goes to the LHS and it goes in subtraction, right? After carrying out this subtraction, we get the answer 20. So we can say x2 equals to 0 and y2 equals to 20. As a result, coordinates of B are 0 and 20. Voila, we already got the coordinates of 2 points, right? So we have R as the midpoint of QS if you observe the diagram, then S is the midpoint of RB, and now just move on to the other side. What do you observe? Q becomes the midpoint of PR, isn't it right? Of course. Here also same thing happens. We will use midpoint formula. Here also be more cautious, because coordinates of the midpoints are already given to us, that is 12 and 14. So the moment you substitute the values in the formula, what do we get? We get 12 equals to x plus 8 the whole upon 2, and 14 equals to y plus 16 the whole upon 2. Same shifting will take place. That gives the answer 24 equal to x plus 8. That 8 will go in the other side of the equality, resulting into 16 equal to x, and first coordinate is there with us. On the other side, while finding the y coordinate, we get 28 equals to, of course, from where we got the 28, the 2 in the denominator moves to the other side, that goes in multiplication, and as a result the product is 28. So 28 equals to y plus 16, again 16 moves to the other side in the subtraction, resulting into answer 12 equals to y. Isn't it right? What we got in all? We have P equals to 16 and 12. So if you enlist the points, we have R equals to 8 and 16. If you observe the diagram, We have b equal to 0, 20 and we have p at the coordinate 16 and 12. So at last we have to find only one point, that is A, considering its coordinate. If you observe side AQ, what do you find? Yes, P is the midpoint of AQ. We are there with the value of P. We got value of Q, and what we need to do? Again apply midpoint formula, and the moment you apply the midpoint formula, that results in this manner, and answer is A equals to 20 and 10. So in short, we have all the values of the point along with us, all the blue color values in the diagram, and below A equals to 20 and 10 are the required coordinates. So boys and girls, here we go with one more question which is star marked, and the question says that we have to find the possible coordinates of point D, which is the vertex of parallelogram. Along with it, remaining 3 vertices are given to us. And why the word possible is given to us? Any guesses? Yes, because the name of the parallelogram is not fixed. So fourth point D is confirmed. See this all 3 cases in which point D is the fourth point, and check out the position of the points. Case 1 ABC, case 2 it is ACB, and case 3 it is BAC. Isn't it right? Yes. So in these all 3 cases, doesn't matter how is the sequence of letter, but one thing is very sure. What is that? The diagonals will be there, and these diagonals will bisect each other, right? Bisect means this point E will be the midpoint for all the diagonals, that is both the diagonals in all 3 cases. Yes. So this point E only will help us to find the possible coordinates of point D. How? With the help of midpoint formula. Yes, we know the property that diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Bisect means E will become the midpoint for both the diagonals, right? So one by one, very first we'll find the point E always in each case, and once we find the point E, then we'll work on for point D. Okay, so how to proceed further? Both the time we'll use midpoint formula. After using midpoint formula, we'll find point E, and then with the help of point E and the next point, other point of the diagonal, we'll find the point D in each case. Okay, so here we go with the first case on the board. As we know, diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other, and point E will act as midpoint for both the diagonals in it, that is for AC and BD for both. Okay, so what we are going to do by midpoint formula, I'm going to find the coordinate x and y. So x equals to 5 plus 3 upon 2, that results in 8 upon 2, giving the answer 4. For y, it will be 6 minus 2, because the coordinate of C is negative 2. So y equal to 6 minus 2 upon 2, and after carrying out the operation we get 4 upon 2, resulting into y equals to 2. So in short, we have, for the first case, we have found the value coordinates of point E, that is 4, 2. Now using this E, D and B, we are going to find the coordinate of D itself. This time we have to be very cautious, because the coordinates of midpoint, that is E, are there with us. So substitute the value very cautiously, very carefully. What we get? We get 4 equal to h plus 1 upon 2. Again we know that 2 will be shifted to other side. It goes in multiplication, resulting into 8, right? So 8 equals to h plus 1. 1 will be shifted to other side, that goes in subtraction, resulting into 7 equal to h. So first coordinate of 7 in the case 1 we have found. Now we'll work on for the other coordinate, that is equal to 2 equals to, right, k minus 2, why minus 2? Because minus 2 is already given to us, the whole upon 2. After shifting, what do we get? We get, of course, the 2 will go to other side in the multiplication, giving the answer 4. So 4 equals to k minus 2. That minus 2 will move to the other side. Yes, it goes in addition, resulting into 6. So h equal to 7 and k equal to 6. These are the nothing but the coordinates of D, right? So what we have? D equals to, or coordinates of D are 7, 6. So in the case 1, we have found the coordinates of D. Now let's move on. From these 3 cases, we have found the first case. Now let's move to solve the case 2, right? In the case 2, diagonal will be AB and point E will be found with the help of midpoint formula. What we have? Again, substitute the value properly. We get the answer x equal to, yes, 6 upon 2, giving the answer 3. And for the y, it is y plus in bracket minus 2. because the coordinate is itself in negative. So you can mention it in this way, plus in the bracket -2, or you can mention directly 6 minus 2. Both the time you will get the same answer. As a result, y will be 2 and my answer will be e equals to 3, 2. So in the second case, using the diagonal AB, we have found the midpoint of E, right? Coordinates, of course. Now, by reversing the formula, yes, for diagonal CD, I will substitute the value. Again, midpoint is already there with us, so substitute the value very properly. What we get? 3 equal to h plus 3 upon 2. Shifting will take place. Answer will be 6. Yes, it goes in multiplication, that too. So 6 equal to h plus 3. Again 3 will be moved to other side, 6 minus 3, resulting into h equal to 3. That is the first coordinate of D is there with us, that is 3. Again for the second, 2 equals to k minus 2 upon 2. Shifting will take place. It will go in multiplication. So 4 equals to k minus 2. Yes, and after adding it, we get the answer 6. So in short, we have k equal to 6, and my coordinate for D in the second case will be 3, 6. Isn't it right? Yes. So again, from these 3 cases, 2 cases are done, third case is remaining. So let's solve it. Better you do it on your own. I will just give you the hint. The moment you substitute the value in case 3 by using midpoint formula, of course, so E will be 2 minus 2. Yes, 2 comma minus 2, of course. And the moment you use this midpoint to calculate the coordinates of D, you will get the answer the way you are looking on the screen, -1 comma -10. So in this way, we have 3 possible coordinates for point D in all these 3 cases. I hope you have understood and enjoyed the lesson coordinate geometry. If you have any doubt, do not forget to drop it down in the comment section below. I'll be happy to solve it. Till then, see ya, take care, bye bye.